Last time on The Walking Dead, the Marcus brothers secretly killed Negan. Sherry and Dwight of the Saviors agree to join Bennett's group as Sherry and Bennett share the leadership. Fisk becomes suspicious of the Marcuses and loses his temper and tries to shoot Kane. The group erupts into a in-party skirmish that ended with Kane with a spinal injury, with death approaching, but Fisk dead and a wounded dog. Samuel lay helpless on the ground. Don't know if he's alive or dead. If that weren't enough, all the noise they made alerted a massive nearby herd of walkers that is slowly approaching their haven. Hundreds, maybe 1,000, slowly approaching, wanting one thing. Swarm size 6, threat level 3.
It was shocking.
Yeah. It was on too loud. Okay.
It's the way to start it, though.
Yeah.
I think it did its job.
Okay, so you look out into the field and you see endless walkers slowly approaching you, mindlessly, trampling all the wheat fields that was once planted by the farmer that lived near here. You are at your haven and you see this. You look at the dead bodies of Fisk and Samuel. You don't know if he's breathing. Perez took Kane into the medical room and was looking after his spinal injury.
I think we were in the truck getting ready to leave, you know?
Yeah.
That's where the tokens were.
Well,
I didn't
it's a
touch
truck. Yeah, I know, but like there's no truck. Our truck isn't here, so we couldn't put it on there.
I think that was just talk after I closed it, maybe. But that's where the tokens were anyways. We'll just leave it right here. I'll put the truck here.
Okay.
Right in front of you, so if you want to get on it, you can. Oh, I forgot to introduce that Robert died of his disease.
Oh,
That was the start of that dreadful day.
No, Robert died from a knife to his... Oh, that's right. No. He was stabbed afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of picked up a chain of events.
It was disease adjacent. No, it was the disease. It just needed not to turn into a walker.
Okay.
So the Marcuses aren't in the truck hasn't started up then.
No.
Okay.
So Bennett, we'll start with you. Bennett and Ezekiel. Ezekiel's like, Bennett, I do not think this warehouse with the fences half torn down could handle that herd. We don't have enough bullets to take them, but if you want to defend this...
No, this place is lost. It's time to cut and run. We can maybe come back by later and see once they move through. We need to get out of here. How many people can that truck hold?
Everybody.
I was asking you, Eagle.
Well, it's...
We need to start rounding everybody up.
How many we got? Well, 2 died. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Yeah, the truck will hold 6.
Is Ren
8
alive up there? She's sideways. I can't remember if something happened to her.
Oh, I forgot them. I think she was just sleeping.
Okay.
So yeah, we got 3 over here too. They come running out. And all the saviors come running out. And then Cynthia.
What's she doing? Oh, and Cynthia come. Oh, okay, I got you. Was one of them? Remind me. Was one of them like a mechanic or something that was pretty good with tools or like science? I can't remember which was which. It wasn't Ezekiel, was it?
Ezekiel is the tech guy.
Okay. All
Ren, she was a housewife. Thalia was like a nurse. She's a medic. Melanie is a school teacher. David was a priest.
Okay. So Ezekiel, though, he was kind of the tech guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta change this here. Cynthia goes up to Oh, Fisk is dead. Who killed Fisk?
God. Ezekiel, do you think you could do anything about rigging up some of that gasoline in there to blow? And how fast do you think you could do that?
How are we gonna get the gasoline out of here?
I wasn't planning on taking it.
No, but there's a lot of gasoline. We got no containers. How are we gonna get the?
Yeah.
That'll take
We're
too
not
much
taking
time.
it with us.
I think that would take too much time.
I'm not asking you to take it. I'm asking if you can make it blow up. I need an answer, Ezekiel. We got to move fast.
I think I can make it blow up. He's got a tech of. He's trained in tech. So.
I'm just saying. A giant
Maybe it-
fucking explosion would be a really good distraction to get us out of here.
Yeah, I think I could rig that up.
All right, see what you can do. I'll turn around. All right, listen up, people. Probably noticed we've got a problem here. We're going to get into that truck and we're going to get out of here. There's a farm just a little bit north of here that I think we could regroup in. I don't want any ifs, ands, buts, and I don't want any bitching. In the car now. We have to move. If you hesitate, we leave you behind. We do not have time to discuss this. Then I will hop down and pick up my dog.
Oh, the dog's still broken.
Still coming.
Okay. So all you guys are gonna run into the truck, right? That's your move?
That's my plan, yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully Ezekiel can do something about making us a little bit of a distraction, hopefully to let us buy some time.
Ezekiel's going to the tanks. And Cynthia's like, I don't want to leave Fisk.
Cynthia, there's nothing you can
It's
do
like
for Fisk.
He's like a father to me.
Cynthia,
You shot him.
we have to go.
Why'd you shoot him?
Remind me, was Cynthia not the one he used as a shield?
Yes,
Okay,
he did.
Yeah, but she.
Cynthia. I know, okay. I just wanted to make sure I remembered it correctly.
Yeah.
Cynthia, I'll explain all that when we're out of here, okay? We can have this conversation. I will have this conversation with you, but we can't do it here.
But I don't want to leave
Come on.
Fisk. I don't want to leave him. You're a bad
I don't give
man.
two shits what you want to do. I'm gonna grab her wrist and just try to drag her over to the car.
Well, you could do that, or you could do a manipulation contested, or you could do force contested, which I think you should be able to win.
Force contested, I probably could win, but I'll you know what? I'll take manipulation because it's what I do. So,
That's what you're supposed to do. Maybe the new
Okay,
season.
I'll let her roll first, so you know what to beat.
okay.
Uh-oh.
One success.
One success. Let's see.
Would you like to push that?
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
no, I don't care. You're a bad man. I'm not leaving Fisk.
So I've got like the dogs in my arm, and let's see who's around. I'll just look over at Sherry. Can you grab her, please? And then I will throw the dog in the back of the car. And I'll see if Sherry can do anything about it.
Sherry's like, now listen, honey. I know he's a bad man, but he had to do what he had to do. Fisk was threatening us. It's a different world now. People are gonna die. You gotta be strong. Be strong, little girl, okay? And then she gives a manipulation. She's gotta beat one. I don't care. I don't care. You all bad. You bad too. I like Fisk, and I'm not leaving. I'm staying with Fisk, and you killed Robert too. Robert dead. Everybody died today. Everybody died. I'm all alone.
Yeah, you're gonna die too if you don't get in this fucking truck.
Well, you didn't want to push it.
Are you? Yeah, I didn't want to push. I didn't want extra stress, so I'm not pushing that roll that I just did.
Wolf's parental CV is being challenged now, I think.
What is everybody else doing? Are they getting in the truck or no?
Yeah, we'll say all the NPCs getting in. Okay, I guess we'll go Perez and Bennett. Perez is like, I think you're good now. You're gonna have a very sore back for a long time. Roll 1d6 there, Kane. See how long your -4 penalties last.
Okay. I believe we rolled it already. It was 4 months, but I'll roll it again. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Okay, yeah, roll it again.
Nope, I didn't get lucky. It'll be 5 months. Let me change that on my character sheet.
Why don't you explain your unbreakable so everybody remembers?
Kane has an ability called Unbreakable, and once per game session, if I take a 3rd point of damage and become broken, I immediately stop being broken and regain 1 health point, as if someone had given me first aid. I still take the critical injury, so the part of the critical where it's lethal or not is now bypassed, and you just take what the critical is, which was the spinal injury.
So before that
So
talent,
he's tough.
yeah, but before that talent, you had 2 hours to live, and that talent stopped that 2
Negates
hours.
that, right?
Yep.
Because when you're the only time you can get healed is when you're broken. So since I am no longer broken, I can't be healed, and that's why it specifically says as if someone had given you first aid, because that's what you need to become unbroken. So.
And
So the angry Marcus survived.
yeah, and to get it over with, so we know exactly how much longer. Perez is going to do a medical aid roll because you're allowed to do it once per the healing process. But I just want to know ahead of time that he could knock off so many weeks, depending on if he succeeds.
Does it have it, or it's?
He just does a medical aid.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
3 successes.
3 successes.
And
Messed
so,
up though.
So he takes 3 weeks off your 5 months. So 4 weeks to a month.
now
so
you have a
4
kidney
months,
infection.
1 week. And he gets a mess up. So what can I mess up?
Infection.
He messed up, not me.
Yeah, him. He infected you. He infected you.
He's got basic medical gear. I say he used it all up on you, okay? He patched you up. He took all his gauze and his straps. And he got this compression bandage. Put it on your back. Now you're able to walk. But you got -4 penalty all your rolls. So he's helping you crawl out into the truck here. And who's going to drive the truck? Kane's obviously can't drive. I don't want Perez to drive because I don't want to control the driver.
Well, you want me to control it?
I don't think they would let you drive. Perez is not
No,
saying
no.
you can't
control,
drive.
Control Perez is what I was saying.
As he was our driver, right? Or was
Yeah,
it?
he
It
was our
wasn't
driver.
David.
Okay,
I
well,
think Cynthia should drive.
actually, that's a good idea. Since you know Perez better than I do, because you talk privately a lot, so you
Okay.
control both characters then.
All right.
So would I
And-
see Perez coming out? Would I see them coming out of the medical or the facility they were in?
Yeah. You're aware of everything. You're looking around, getting you're the leader, right? So you have to know everything.
I'll run over to Perez, and I'll say, "Here, give me Kane. I can help get him in the car. I need you to go grab Cynthia, drag her ass, and throw her in the back of this truck. She won't listen to us. I'll help Staff Sergeant into the truck."
Okay.
So that's what I'll do.
All right. Perez goes around, and he
I'll
is
give you
going
ownership of Perez a second here.
And I do think Perez, the way he's played his character, would do that.
Yeah. I think he would try the empathy first, and if that didn't work, then he would just grab her and throw her in.
There you go. You should
And I'm
control
sure
him
he's-
now.
Stronger than me, so.
Yeah, she really doesn't want to leave Fisk. I like how the dice seem to work good, right?
No, leave me alone. I love
All right.
fish.
So Perez comes over and says, "Listen, Cynthia. I know you don't want to leave him. This is what we're going to do. I need you to get in the truck because those walkers are coming. Remember the ones where you got trapped in the cave? And then we'll go over and we'll get his body because we want to make sure that the walkers don't get him. So he'll be coming with us. I need you to get in the back of the truck."
Mr. Fish showed me how to use that stick. I'll stab him.
Roll your manipulation.
I'll stab them fuckers.
Thank God.
Okay, Perez. I'll do it.
All right.
Bye.
Now I need
And
you to go
she
to
goes-
the back in the corner.
Bye, Fisk. I hope I see you. When I die, I hope I see you. And she kisses him on a cheek and follows you into the truck. And who's driving?
Ezekiel, we gotta go.
That'd be Perez. Once he gets her in the truck, he'll run around to the driver's seat and climb in because he has the keys anyway. So,
And who else is in the front seat?
I'll up in the front.
They get there 3 people. So I would
Yeah,
say
it's,
the leaders,
Kane.
Sherry,
Kane, Perez. No, Kane's in the front.
Kane.
Yeah,
Okay.
with Perez.
He's got to be
So,
laid out in the back, don't he?
Yeah,
Stretched
I
out.
probably would have. Yeah, I probably would have wanted to lay him out so that he
No.
would be more comfortable.
No, I'm going in the front.
Okay.
Are you sure you're gonna be all right in the front?
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
had much worse.
you better drive softly.
Somehow I doubt that, but you know what? It's your funeral, and I'll help him into the front.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Ezekiel a tech roll. Shit. And so you don't know,
Rolls tonight.
but
Yeah, I have
he-
no idea.
he's not coming out. He's still screwing around with that. And now it's the zombie. We're going to the swarm fight right now. Swarm attack. Okay, so now the zombies are slowly coming out. It's still the same threat swarm size, so it's a swarm threat of 9 right now. So now 3 of you people can make rolls. And one thing that we forgot to mention in the last season, which I just noticed today, it's funny how you just notice things just pop out in these rules, is that people could help. So these 3 people that are rolling can get help if the role played. So you can get +3s on your roll. You know what I mean? And the leadership can do the leadership too. So you guys think what 3 people are going to roll? I would say the driver's got to roll.
For sure.
Who else is going to roll?
And Kane will assist Marcus by pointing out ways to go, giving him suggestions.
So you're gonna get +1, plus you get the mobility on the truck.
You know, I've got an assault rifle. I'll probably just try to hang out the window and pick things off, like as they're driving, like knocking ones out that I think would be like in our way, make it easier to get through.
Okay, but here's the question too. Like, what are you gonna do? We'll start with Kane. You're gonna drive. Are you gonna wait for Ezekiel? Are you gonna drive?
Oh, you mean Perez?
Perez, yeah.
If he judges that they're going to be here now, he leaves. He's not going to risk everybody else waiting for one guy to come back out.
Well, it's
Ezekiel's
this-
trying to make us a distraction. If we can wait just another 10 seconds. But if
He
he's
wants
not
to
here
gauge-
soon.
Perez wants to gauge, you know, is there 10 seconds to spare to where they could get out without having to go through a herd of zombies?
it's threat level 3. So that's basically the threat level is how far away they are, basically. And
So how far is that?
they're aware of you. They're shambling towards you. Number 4, they're closing in on you. They're still away from you. Number 5 is when they're in close combat range. And number 6, they're like all over you.
And
So they
everybody's
already
at
know.
two.
Yeah,
They already
so
know where we are then, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all coming. There's threat level 3. So 5 is close combat. So
Okay.
I would say I would give it 4. They're on the fence.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
one.
he'll wait.
I'll
then.
I'll reach over and just honk the horn like honk honk just really quick twice to let Ezekiel know that we're ready. We got to go.
Okay, so you honk the horn. Oh, and the walkers are.
And they already know where we were.
But okay, what's the 3 rolls? So you're gonna hold, wait.
Oh, that's right. We got an air balloon in the back of this truck. I
So
forgot
you're-
about that.
So everybody's just gonna wait, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's which if Perez judges, he has some seconds to wait. So he'll you say give him 10 seconds, he starts going 10,
Okay.
9.
So everybody
8.
waits. I'm just gonna increase the threat level to 4. So they're getting nearer to the fence. And now Ezekiel is gonna roll his tech level.
At this point, he's making his own choices because if he's gonna stick around even after the horn. Oh, good.
2 successes. Okay, so he sets it up, and he gets this sheet, and he sticks the sheet into to one of the tanks. All the tanks are like compressed closed, and he just like he twists the sheet up, sprinkles some gasoline on it, and he stretches as far as he can, and he just puts just enough gasoline that it's gonna just slowly light, and he lights it, and he starts running out. He gets to here. So now, everybody, what are they doing?
All right, there's Ezekiel. We can start moving. He can hop in the back.
All right. So then Kane is going to assist Perez for his driving.
So I guess what I could do for this round, maybe it would count as a leadership. I'm gonna like kind of bang on the back and scream back at Sherry. Sherry, grab Ezekiel, pull him in, and then I will look and start pointing out like directions for Perez. Like start looking for spots I think where the zombies are, where the walkers are thinnest, where I think we might be able to go. So I mean, if that counts as a leadership role, that's what I would do.
Okay, so you're gonna try to drive and just swing Ezekiel into the car. Okay, so
I'm hoping the people in the back will help bring him in as he's running for the car.
Well, how about this? I think Perez is actually going to back up, which will give Ezekiel time to jump in, and he's actually going to go around the building over to where the animals are and then just crash through the chain link fence.
Yeah,
You
I
won't
had
be-
that
you-
thought. I just wasn't sure if he could get
You won't
through
be able to
there.
get through those boxes.
You
Those
can't
big
ram
crates.
them?
No, they're metal crates.
Oh, are they? Okay, never mind then.
So okay. So let's just start with one roll, just to get the roll. So Perez rolls.
Mhm.
He gets. You
Alright.
got the truck open. Hold on. Don't roll yet, man.
Oh.
That can't. The roll is canceled. Doesn't count.
All right.
Good.
You gotta know. You gotta know your modifiers first. So you get +1 for.
Yeah, it was 3.
Well, what's your truck?
2.
The mobility's 2.
Yeah, and then 1 for Kane is 3.
Okay, then that counts. So that you
Well,
succeed.
Before we roll that, you want me to roll the leadership? Because I can hand out additional successes, right? Or additional die. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
So should I roll? Should I roll first?
Okay, let's do it again. Just roll it. Yeah. Roll your leadership. That way, give you more chance.
Okay.
Okay, you got 2 successes. But what are you saying?
2 successes. So, well, yeah, the stuff I just went through. I'm gonna tell the people in the back to help pull Ezekiel in, and as we're driving around, I'm gonna be pointing out directions. I'm gonna be like pointing toward which are the thinnest parts of the herd as he's driving through, to help him navigate this better. Therefore, giving him the 2 success dice.
So you get 4
That'd
dice.
be an additional.
+4 dice there, Perez.
Well, it sounded like one of the dice should be given to getting the other guy, Ezekiel, on board, and 1 to the driver, the way
Sure.
you described it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
So
how
you get
that's how I heard it.
Plus
Can I
3
give them out
dice.
to whoever I want to?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving them both to the driver.
Okay. Okay.
So it's 5 dice.
I'm sorry. I wasn't. I'm just going by what you said. All good.
Yeah, because you can only command one. They have to listen to your orders, right? So I guess you're just telling the driver what to do, right?
All right, so it's 2 for the truck, 2 from Bennett, and 1 for the assist. And these are dice, not automatic successes, correct?
Yeah, I
Yes,
believe that's.
yes.
I believe they're extra
Yeah.
dice that you roll. Yeah. Ooh, that's
You got
not
0?
good.
Oh my God, and a mess up. Okay.
You rolled 11 dice.
Who else wants to
I've
roll?
seen worse.
Who else wants to roll?
You know what? Don't give me direction anymore.
Well, I guess
It's
NPC's got to roll because you're all used up, right? Sherry is going to.
Well, I mean, the staff sergeant hasn't rolled. I just don't know what he would do.
Sherry's gonna.
Right.
She's gonna roll. She's gonna try and get Ezekiel with. No, she's gonna give leadership to.
I think only one person can do leadership a turn.
Kane assisted with the driving. He did the help action. So
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're right. One person could only do leadership, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sherry's gonna say, Carlos, grab Ezekiel, bring him in. As the truck is gonna try to grab them, so he's gonna roll force. 1 success. And who else can roll? Nobody really, right?
Yeah. I don't know
Well,
what else we were doing.
I mean, an NPC can roll. I mean, somebody can just roll.
For what? You need a reason to roll, right?
They can start shooting things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who has the rocket launcher?
Okay. I guess, what's he
In the
got?
back.
Oh, one guy's got a staff. Sherry, I guess she could do. She's got a knife. This is a pretty poorly armed group. Teacher's got nothing. Knife. Here, I'm gonna say. Ezekiel is already. He's got to roll his mobility, right? So let's roll mobility for Ezekiel.
Yeah, so there we go. All right, we got one whole success out of that.
What a success! And you need to win. You need to beat the swarm threat, which is 9. Oh, which is
Yeah,
actually
we
10,
didn't even
10
get
now.
halfway,
10.
so
So
we're
you
still
lose.
screwed.
You lose. And what happens when you lose? Losing. The threat level increases 1 step. The swarm size increases 1 step. The swarm attacks. If one or more PCs messed up in the round, then choose 2 options. So the swarm threat's increasing for 1, so we're at 5. So right now, they are all closing in. Close combat. So they're starting to eat Fisk and Samuel.
Davis.
Oh, you grabbed the dog, right? The dog's not there.
I did, yeah. The dog's with me.
And the second one is a walker attack. And considering Ezekiel is out there, he's going to get the walker attack on him. So he's going to try to block it with his knife as the walker just... He's got this white shirt on. He's got no eye. He's balding. And he's going to take his knife and try to kill the thing.
Okay.
Kills it. Okay, well that's the end of that. Next round, but you messed up, so I'm just gonna leave the mess up saying that you back up and the back of the truck hits the back of the warehouse. It knocks some bricks off the warehouse and puts a big dent in the wall. Everybody in the back gets shaken up, but they're okay. Now, next round. What are you guys doing? You got 3 people to roll.
Yeah, I'll with the assault rifle, poke my head out the window and start trying to clear us a path out. I guess on the southwest side.
Okay. Anybody else? Perez is gonna obviously roll the mobility.
5. Yeah, hopefully. And then Kane.
Actually, Ezekiel needs to run into the truck, or you could drive there and somebody could try to throw him in the truck, one or the other, as the third roll. Your choice, since you're driving.
I think Marcus is going to throw a grenade at that swarm. The same one that's being shot at,
Okay.
to help clear it so we can ram through it.
Good idea.
And Perez, so then that means Ezekiel's going to stand there.
Well, Ezekiel made his did he make his mobility roll to get in the truck or not?
Only 3 people could roll. So only 3
So
people could do
I was
actions.
a little confused. He missed the mobility, but the guy succeeded on the force to grab him, so I don't really know what happened. I guess he didn't make it in.
No, I changed that. He didn't make a force to grab him.
Oh, you changed? Okay,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I made Ezekiel
Well, I mean, he could-
try to run into the truck.
Right, he could still get in the truck,
Or
you know, but it's not going to be a roll. It's not going to count against the zombie reduction.
well, according to the rule, only 3 people could do rolls, right?
Okay, well then he's going to shoot. Kane's going to throw a grenade, and what's his guy can get in the truck. So it'll be a mobility roll for him. And I guess we're not driving away unless we're going to leave him. So basically, Perez just looks at Bennett with the look of, "Am I going?"
Shit. Bennett's just gonna shoot out the window for now. He's gonna
Actually, you
try to
know
find
what?
some time.
Yeah, you know what? No,
Okay.
you know what? It's easy peasy. Kane actually sees the situation and he says, "Perez, go," as he throws a grenade. So Perez is going to drive, Bennett is shooting, and Kane's going to throw a grenade.
And so you're just going to leave
Okay.
Ezekiel there and drive right by him.
No,
Is that-
we're going forward. We're going down here, right?
But
You
yeah,
know,
we're
the,
heading
the
in that
rules could be
direction.
interpreted many different ways, but what I'm saying is only 3 people, so that's the decision you got to
Right.
make. So if you don't let
We
Ezekiel
did.
make a
The decision
mobility,
was made.
I would say you could drive, have somebody grab him. That means they got to make the roll to grab him.
Well, they did last time. We just rolled it back. It's like we did do that because you had Carlos do a force check to grab him, and he succeeded. And then we had him do a mobility check and said that overrode it, so now he's not in the car. So I was assuming you were saying that someone couldn't use force to bring him in.
Well,
Because Carlos succeeded on that roll that he did.
yeah, well, I totally, it's one of those things that just slipped my mind.
Whatever you're going to decide with Ezekiel, what we are doing is Bennett decided not to make a decision and just shoot the gun. Kane sees all the walkers closing in. They're close, so he tells Perez, drive, as he throws his grenade, and Perez is going to drive.
We'll just say that he tried to, maybe, actually, Wolfkins, say he got that force roll, right? It doesn't mean that it happened that way, I think. You know what I mean? Because he failed the driving roll, right? Or he messed up on the driving roll.
Yeah, we messed up on the driving roll.
It's just so abstract that it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It makes no sense whatsoever how these rules work. So, I don't know.
Well, what was the force roll
It-
for?
For him to try to grab in the truck.
Okay, and it succeeded.
It
So
succeeded,
then
but
that should-
but your mobility on your truck, right? You messed up on that. He failed the mobility on a truck. So your truck
I guess
didn't
what I'm
be able to
trying-
drive there. You know what I mean? So if your truck can't drive there, how are you going to pick him up?
Well, we
because
did
he
drive
can run
there.
towards the truck.
The
No,
mess
because
up
you-
was we backed up too far. We actually went too
you,
close to the
you
dude.
failed the mobility. You didn't get a success on driving. You failed driving, basically, right? So I'm trying to read that as how.
Okay, I missed shift the clutch. The car jerked.
Backs up into the
as-
thing, so you have no opportunity to pick him up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well that again.
That's the only way I could see you working it,
we're leaving
because
Ezekiel. That's fine.
that's
We're
the only
leaving
way I could
Ezekiel.
see you working it with
Yeah.
these rules.
We don't have time. We don't. I mean, with the threat level 5, they're coming down the door. I mean,
Yeah.
I see that he's still out there, but I see one's on him. We have to cut and run. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I
mean,
don't want to
maybe-
leave Ezekiel behind, but we have.
Well,
I don't think
basically,
we can.
look at it this way. Look at it this way. It doesn't matter who rolls what or what. Doesn't matter. If you don't beat the swarm, you're not getting out. You're not getting out. So we could say whatever we want for the story, like he smashed or he didn't grab, or it doesn't matter because you're still not getting out. That's how they
Right.
think they
So-
wanted to say. So it doesn't matter what I say, who rolled what, or he went for the force and he didn't grab. It
It
doesn't
matters
matter.
because we don't want to give just a 4d6 mobility to wait on him. Is the thing, because we got to hit like 11 or 12. So we're just trying to figure out what rolls we want to make
Okay.
this turn. So that's why it matters. But either way, I'm shooting the assault rifle. That's my action.
And damage doesn't do extra, right? It's just number of successes.
Yeah, so
well, I guess any
well-
sixes, right?
I'm thinking you need to succeed. It does matter, like what you're saying, Wolfkins. It does matter, but I think you got to get it all in one shot, because if you beat the swarm,
Yes.
but you didn't manage to get him, then he's stuck. He loses. He's not there. He doesn't get out. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No,
The
I
prob-
got
the,
that.
The problem is we got to do all the rules what we want to do ahead of time, and that I think that's what screws everything up.
Well, the narrative right now
So
is
if even though he passed the
shoot-
force roll, those dice still count towards beating the swarm, even though we didn't get to grab him. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, that's the narrative. So you have to take the interpretation and put it into the narrative. So if he did get a success, you could say, yeah, instead of us going whatever, we backed into the thing, but next to where he was to be picked up and brought into the truck. Just like right now, if he's shooting, I'm throwing a grenade, and he's driving, we make the rolls, and then you interpret the successes and the failures on what
Exactly.
happens.
Exactly. It's what I'm trying to do here. So don't take it
And the only reason is because with wanting him to make another mobility roll, I don't want him to do that because he only has 4 dice, so I'd rather us do something else. At this point, though, Bennett would just shoot. I mean,
Okay.
we've given him
But-
opportunity. We waited. He's come out. We've done what we can for him. We can't wait around and let everybody die for Ezekiel, even though, I mean, I don't want to leave him behind. But at this point, the greater good has to outweigh that. So Bennett's firing. He's clearing away because we have to
Okay.
go.
And that
Alright,
means
take a
he'll
shot.
be left behind. That's fine. So we got
Right.
Okay, what we got? We got Bennett firing, we got Perez driving, and then we got Kane doing a grenade. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
Actually, because damage doesn't do anything though, right?
no.
It's just successes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then instead of that, he's gonna shoot instead. Because there's no reason to waste a grenade.
How's a grenade work?
So you roll the
No.
hit, and then it does 8 damage, and you have to roll the dice, and for every 6 you get a hit, I believe, a damage point, but then they can roll mobility to get out of the way.
I
They're
mean,
not
does that
super
still mean
powerful.
that when you roll it, you're rolling 8 and could potentially get 8 successes? Or
No, because I have to hit.
okay. See, it would be just like a range. Okay,
Right.
gotcha. All right, who do you want to roll first?
Doesn't matter.
I would say go ahead.
All right, give me just a second. Why isn't it? Okay. 3 skill dice. 8. Let me make sure to add the 3. Okay. Come on. I'm rolling 10 here.
So 2.
2. I'll push it. I want some more. 3 successes, but it messed up. But an extra success.
So 3. I don't think you're gonna get it. You need 11, right? So
Okay. Well, Kane's gonna shoot. Let's go ahead and push that.
Oof.
Okay, so it's 3 successes still, and you got how many?
6.
I got
6.
3, yeah.
You need 5 more.
Okay, so
Or you need- yeah.
then what's the thing at for this one swarm? Are there multiple swarms, or you counting it all as one?
I count all as ones. 11.
Okay, so Perez.
Important thing is you succeed and you do what you want, right?
He has to make a mobility roll, and he is only at +2 for the vehicle. Alright, so let's see what happens.
So
So he has 2. So we need how many more? 3 more?
3 more.
8.
Okay, so we got over half, so that's a good thing. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got
we
10.
10.
10. Okay, so you succeeded on the last one, right? Or no,
Yes.
you didn't win. Or you got more than half on
We
the
had
last
one
one?
success, but we didn't. We had one success,
You got
but we didn't.
3, 4,
win.
5. You got 6 on the last one, right? Which is more than half, so you get a +1.
Okay,
right?
well
You
then
get a
that's
+1 for
11.
this one. So 11, you got it.
Ugh.
Okay, so
And plus, don't they go down 1 every round too?
I
yeah.
think after we
Yeah.
succeed or something.
Yeah. So we succeeded. We got it.
Yeah, okay, so you got out. So
Oh, that was so close.
so you're not getting Ezekiel though. You're just leaving him behind.
Well, if it's all one thing, we've just destroyed it.
You're just Perez is just saying fuck Ezekiel and just slamming through the walkers. You tell me what happens. But Ezekiel's
No, but
staying
what I-
there.
What I'm asking is, did we destroy all the walkers?
No, you're just
Like,
getting away.
total.
No, you
Okay.
didn't kill them all.
Yeah,
you're just
I
plowing
mean-
through them, or however, you're just getting away with the truck. That's it.
Yeah, so Perez just floors it. Obviously, the one down here, we managed to thin down enough to go through with the truck. Perez yells out the window to Ezekiel to, run to the outbuilding by the animals and go out a window, and we'll try to get you. And then what we can do is we can drive in a southerly direction to kind of pull them with us away from the place, honking the horn. And then we can come around and then hopefully pick him up if he's there waiting.
Why,
But we're
why
not
don't you guys?
stopping.
Why don't you guys make it simple? Make him roll for a full success. Like he's running for the, the truck getting away, and he's
'Cause
got to
we
get
don't
three. He's got to get three successes to get in the thing.
we don't want to use up one of our actions for that though.
Oh, he
Especially
has
when we
to
have to
use an
make
action.
11. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't want to
No,
use
but
that
you
up.
you guys you guys have already cleared that scene, and then now you guys are escaping, and he's
Yeah.
making this one last ditch to run.
I
You know?
assumed it was still on.
Yeah, so
but,
he's by himself. He's gonna roll by himself now. And for a single player, he gets to roll 3s, but the second roll is -2, and the fourth one's -4. So he's gonna just run, and he's gonna do mobility for all of them. And the first one, nothing. He gets a -2 on this one. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he's not making it.
No,
Nope.
he can't make it. There's nothing he can do.
He's
Right?
gonna be negative dice at this point.
Yeah, and so he tries to run, but this swarm cuts him off there. And then you look back as you see all the zombies just like swarming him, and Ezekiel's looking at you. I saved you.
Should have ran back in the building. Oh, does the building explode right now?
He's like, Bennett, Bennett. He's screaming, Bennett.
Oh wait, I got it.
And yeah, and then you hear the explosion as the
That's one big ass explosion.
whole place just goes up into nothing.
All that gasoline. Goodbye.
Hopefully, it took out a couple of them. That was my other goal: distraction and obliteration.
Yeah.
And you're driving down the road. I don't know if any of you
Kane
got
looks
killed,
over.
but
Kane looks over at Bennett. If you can't make the hard decisions, then you shouldn't be leaving.
Shut the fuck up. I made my decision.
Yeah.
Don't make me shoot you. I'm in a really bad mood. Okay? You need to watch your mouth.
You know,
The one
just
thing
things.
the one thing Fisk got right.
You know, in the future, we need to know who can be relied on. So, I mean, I'm fine with making that decision. I'm just saying, if you want to be in charge of the running things and we're in charge of the security things, then, you know, that's something that could be worked out.
Then it doesn't respond to you.
He takes out a ration and starts eating. Drinks from his camel pack. On the road again.
Perez, do you know how to get to that farm? You've been there, right?
A couple times.
It's the best place I can think to go right now. I would say wish we could have saved some of those animals, but they damn near killed half of us.
Yeah, that's my concern. I mean, hopefully it's just the animals and they didn't contaminate anything or something there contaminated them.
Yeah, well, we know not to interact with these this time. How many did we bring back?
What was it? A pig? 3, I think. A pig, a horse, 2 pigs and a horse.
We leave anything behind, or was that everything?
For the animals?
Yeah.
I think that was all the animals there. Yeah, there was another horse, but it was dead, if I remember correctly.
I think we'll be fine. We can always discuss where we're going to go from there, but I think we need to get there, regroup. Sherry's probably going to be pissed, so we're going to have to talk her off the ledge.
And there's always the Sherry's old haven too. Only the one building was damaged, and not that much from what I understand. Just the inside.
I mean,
Okay.
What time
To
of
the
day
farm we
is it,
go.
by the way? Did this happen in the morning? I don't remember.
You're muted.
Yeah,
Muted again.
they were all heading out. Remember, they were going to go out on some runs, and
Okay,
that's when Fisk they were coming out to do like the day's work, and that's when Fisk sort of jacked everybody.
that's right. Okay.
That's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to happen in like less than 3 minutes. Like that's how real life is, you know. It's like that fast.
Yeah, that escalated very quickly.
Yeah. It's damn swarm mechanics, man. I thought I had it, but no. I want you guys to run this swarm fight one day. I want to see how you guys do it.
Sure. I'll run the next one
Okay.
after tonight.
Okay, so you want to head to the farm, is what you were saying?
Yes. Yes, we are heading to the farm.
Okay, when you're driving though, you see, you're coming up until you're approaching a motorcycle.
God, not these bastards again.
You see this woman with
We shoot.
she's got
Just
long
kidding.
hair,
Just kidding.
like a biker outfit. It looks like she's been. Actually, I'll let Fru describe herself.
You guys actually see a woman. Well, you're not even sure because you see this cropped out 500cc Royal Enfield 1987. It's already got the best of both worlds. It can handle the off road, but it's got the big, hard, heavy body of a Harley. Certainly a bike for the apocalypse. And you see her decked out. You see some blonde hair sticking out the bottom of this black racer's helmet. You see really just a black body on top of this black and silver bike because she's tricked out in every bit of motocross protection you could, which is it's all mismatched, different colors and shit. But she tries to go predominantly black. But in Apocalypse, a girl's got to give up certain things for fashion, and you see that you guys I guess are close enough to see because she sort of saw you coming around a bend, and it was a bit of a scare for all of you. So sort of another person. She was coming to see the smoke and fire, and you guys are getting the fuck out of town, I guess. And as she sees your truck, she does a fishtail and kicks it in the first second real quick. You hear it almost chirp that bike as it chirps through those first two. Wait, third gear. And yeah, she's peeling away ahead of you, heading towards, I guess, heading away and heading in the direction of that farm.
You think she was looking for us? Just heading towards where we were, saw us coming, and turned around and booked it. More of those jackasses from before, maybe?
Possibly. I mean, we got a sniper rifle right here.
Just what we fucking need. Oh, there's just one of them. Maybe they'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. Kane reaches under his vest and one of the pouches that opens it up and goes here. And he hands Bennett a pair of binoculars. You can keep an eye out.
Say for now, we just head on.
You're muted again, Omega.
So you're just gonna follow her slowly, or are you gonna pass her? Or are you gonna?
We'll keep her in front of us.
Yeah, she's booking. So you guys don't have to go in pursuit if you want to keep up there, because she saw you guys and she took off.
We got a bunch
Really
of
low.
people in the back, so we're just keep going like we were.
Yeah, as I let her go.
Yeah, and we're on the road that heads up to that farm, and she had eyeballed it on the way down this part, but all your noise and cluttering and clamor sort of brought her further down. So she heads up to that farm, and like I said, I don't know how much time distance Omega's going to give you between us, because you guys are not too interested in her fine and sexy ass, but I mean, maybe I'm a little self enamored, I guess, but. Yeah, she heads back to that farm and is going to go scavenge it or, do what she's got to do.
Okay, so you're going towards that farm then. Okay. Both of you are headed towards the farm.
So she gets there and she does. Hopefully, I can do it. Maybe I've never done a scavenge roll, Omega. Maybe I could get a balloon that's already filled up, and that would be wonderful. Because she seems a bit of a loner, this woman.
Well, just a second then. Before you do your scavenge roll, you might not have time to do it, but I'll give you the heads up here. Activate. So you were at that farmhouse, and the truck is, maybe a kilometer away behind you.
I thought maybe we could each of us roll that agility roll for mobility, or something like that, mobility, and to see what sort of time I have to be in that building before they get there. Maybe it'll be more, maybe it'll be less. But that 500cc Enfield's gonna, in fifth gear is gonna certainly make some tracks on a chuggy old diesel that's got, maybe some rear end damage on it.
Okay, yeah, make a contested mobility then.
Yeah, just way to make it exciting, maybe. So I'll throw my mobility roll, see how far I get. It's almost
You
like a
add you
chase
you, you
rule.
add your maneuver for your the bike.
Yeah, well, how many dice I get from my bike?
The bike maneuvers +3,
Plus three.
He's going to outpace us.
so you're not gonna
Yeah.
bother. You're not gonna let
No,
him go.
yeah,
I don't think we're chasing it down or anything.
Well, yeah,
no,
I was just trying to see how much time I would have to scavenge, so it would kind of
yeah.
make
But
it
the problem
realistic.
is he has a lot of stress on him, which is more chance of a mess up for why he's just driving at a normal pace. So I
I'm
would
with you.
say I would say with the people in the back, he's doing maybe 30, 35 miles an hour. So if you're doing 80,
And you got a back. I mean, you got
Well,
a back. Yeah, you got a back injury, so 30
yeah.
is going to be real nice on that.
how about this? Just give me a roll and see how many successes. Each success, I'll give you like a turn.
Okay.
But you can only do one scavenge per day, anyways.
All right. So I just get one scavenge. So no need to roll. I can get one scavenge when I'm there.
Well, maybe you
Because I
won't
don't
get
want.
maybe you won't get enough any mobilities, and you don't get any. You don't get any
Well, I
time.
don't want to. Okay, but okay. But then I could also mess up and have to fight
Yeah,
fucking
well,
zombies.
You don't have
we're gonna make
stress.
it exciting.
You don't have stress.
Yeah. There you go.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So you're driving there, but you're at the farm, but it wasn't enough time to get to the farm to get ahead of them.
Yeah, it wasn't as far as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, no worries. So yeah, so I'm there, and I sort of see the farm, and I uh, I just stay on my bike and wait. I'll wait at the farm.
You gonna wait at the farm? Okay.
Yep.
Eh,
If I have a chance to scavenge, I would love to have my first scavenge roll, but maybe they come up on me when I'm scavenging. I'm
yeah.
not on my bike then. So, no, I'm just gonna scavenge around, like kind of cruise around the farm on my bike, see if I can drive through the barn, see if I see anything that piques my interest. Maybe you'll give me that scavenge roll eventually.
No,
But I'm
sorry,
not
man.
getting off my bike.
No time. Unless you want to start
No
scavenge
time.
anyways and turn your back to them if you want. Leave your bike
No,
out
no,
there.
I'm not getting off my bike.
Okay.
I am a loner.
Okay, so what do you do there, Perez? As you see this woman on a motorcycle sitting there just
I
looking
see
at
Well,
you.
them.
we'll
I
we'll,
I
we'll
see them.
stop short. Go ahead, Mop.
Yeah, I see them approach, and I'm on my bike, and I don't draw any weapons. I'm bad enough. I don't have to.
All right, so we stop short. Uh, Kane uses
You're
the.
actually coming from the south, just so you know.
Okay. All right, so then we'll stop short. Kane will use the dash to help support the assault rifle and train on her. And then Perez looks to Bennett and says, "Oh, this is kind of your forte, no?"
Yep. I will hop out of the car with my
Perez
assault
will
rifle.
Perez will get out the driver's side so that way Bennett can get out, and he'll
Uh,
have his sniper rifle out and ready.
Excuse me, miss. Think think you might be in our place.
Come again?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Coming back for supplies. Been coming
Well,
up here for weeks.
well, it seems to be a supermarket then, don't it? Because it seems like you boys just been scaring up a bunch of business down there. I heard scaring up a bunch of zombie business down, bringing it up here where I've been hanging out.
Oh, nothing following us. In fact, we took care of a bunch of them, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I just keep on rolling up the hit road then. So,
I'm afraid we can't do that. This is our destination.
yeah. Well, it looks like you got a bunch of uglies with you. So I don't mind moving on. I'm not one to be listening to a bunch of stupid men anyway.
It's
So
fine.
you boys let me get my stuff that I came here with, and I'll be on my way.
I don't have any problem with that.
All right, you just give me five minutes in that barn with my mobile under my butt and fill up, and I'll be out.
I'll lean over to Perez, kind of whisper, "Is there anything in that barn worth anything?" You're muted.
No, I think there was some radio equipment, but we have that already in the back of the truck. So
All right, 5 minutes. We'll be out here waiting.
All right, so she drives her bike into the garage, and she kind of, she doesn't turn it off. She leaves it revving. She puts the kickstand up. She looks back. Hopefully, she's got, you know, plenty of distance that none of these boys are going to make her feel uncomfortable in her own space, if you know what I'm saying. And she'll step off the bike and, you know, I mean, she'll look at that barn, and I mean, the girl ain't gonna want to start no trouble. I mean, locking herself in, acting all, sort of coquettish. It's not this lady here. No, 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 that's not her. No, I don't think that's her at all. I think she's a tough soul. She's a lady of her word, a woman of her word. That's a new saying. I think that's the, man of his word. Well, why not a woman of her word? You don't hear that being thrown around as often. But yeah, that's who she is. And I'm just finding who she is. So bear with me, guys. and she's gonna go in there, keep her bike revved, and she's gonna do a light scavenge to see if she can find anything. And when I say light scavenge, meaning she's gonna also be keeping an eye on the boss. So if you want to throw me a little penalty or a discount or a little less reward, I understand.
Okay, so you want to scavenge. You want to do the
I'm
garage
really,
scavenge table?
listen. I'm really hoping to find some. Uh, she has been, and I'll give a little insight to uh, my friends here online. She has been sort of taking a significant amount of birch bark for something that some medical condition. And so she's looking for something to cure urinary tract infection. And that's why she's been making birch bark tea. And you'll learn that she has birch bark later. But really, she's going to have her eye out for something like that. And hopefully scavenge. And if she finds it, and if she doesn't, then maybe there's a
Well,
request made to the crew.
I can give you a roll on the garage scavenging table or the normal scavenging table. Normal one's D666, and the garage is D66.
I'll do 666.
Okay.
I was always doing my disturbing the priest. Not at all, not at all.
124.
124. 120 was my troop number.
Oh, we get a bag filled with gold and jewels. I don't
He
know.
said there wasn't anything in there.
I think gold would be worth something in Apocalypse.
All right, so I put that. I hide that
Yeah.
under my seat, right? That small little bag. We're gonna say it's small. It's not that big a bag, obviously, but it's put under my seat. But I come out of the garage and I'm revving a bit, and I say, gentlemen, I've been fighting off an infection. Any chance before I'm on my way, you could maybe share some 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 antibiotics or something?
I look over at
I've been pissing
Perez.
fire, boys. That's what she says. I've been pissing fire.
I look over at Perez.
Um,
You want to help her out? I'll leave this up to you. You're the one that have to go over and take a look.
yeah.
Well, I ain't showing you my pussy, but I know what I need.
I can't get rid of that horse.
I know it is staring into
I
my
can't
soul.
get rid of it.
It like
It's stuck
stares
there.
straight up.
Well,
It's a bug in the program.
I'm just not gonna give you something to give you something. These are too valuable. I don't know you, so therefore I don't trust you. If you need antibiotics, I am a combat medic. I will determine, and if you do, then in
He's a
fact,
doctor. You can trust him. It's what he does. If you want
Uh,
medicine, like he said, that's the only way you're getting it. If you had let us have the doc check you out.
well, give me a cup there, doctor, and I'll show you what's coming out.
that's what I was just about to say. Um,
So she takes the cup. She
well, he's looking
loosens.
around for a cup.
Well, you got medical supplies, don't you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sure there would probably be something like that in
No,
there.
Little cup in there.
he messed up and got rid of it. You got access to his character sheet. There's no medical supplies, but you can still do first aid, medical aid roll. But it's only like certain injuries that require basic medical gear or advanced medical gear, critical injuries, but that
Right.
require that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just playing the story here. I mean, she could probably cure her urinary tract infection with her birch bark. But if these
Yeah,
boys, you guys have antibiotic or no?
I don't know. We had an advanced medical kit and two light medical kits. One light medical kit got used up. So it's whatever Omega says we have. I don't know. Do we have antibiotics?
I would just say a medical aid roll if you do or not, because it's not that
Okay.
serious of a disease.
All right.
I have some things that I could. You got some. I hear some voices in the truck there. I have some feminine products that I could share with them. The not small ones, individually wrapped, the OBs. I know they're not as popular today, but back in the day they did a girl good.
So I got one success on that, Omega.
Okay, yeah, you have some antibiotics for urinary tract infection.
Would you
All
be
right,
willing to
look,
trade for
we de-
those?
we determine you're telling the truth. Yeah, we can make some trades.
Well, I don't have much on me, but I'll be willing to give you a box for the ladies, a whole box. There's 18 in the box. That'll take care of non-women for 2 months or 18 for one. Well, maybe not. You need more than one, don't you? Sorry. I'm so stupid.
Ben is just gonna look over at Perez, and I think there's a moment where the two of them are like, "What is
No,
happening right now?"
no.
Here, just take them. Here, go away.
Yeah. Everybody's getting
We're pulling
uncomfortable. You boys
the
say,
feminine thing, right? Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
never
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Here.
yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Exactly. We need a price check in
Your
Yeah,
mic
exactly.
doesn't display your when you yell. It doesn't display it. You need a better mic, but your mic does sound good when you don't yell.
Well, this is good
he,
then for
he,
you
he,
guys.
he, yeah, he hands her 7
Yeah, count your
antibiotics.
blessings. Count your fucking blessings, I come from a loud family. Yeah, so it sounds like we made a trade, and you know what? She's going to take off and be happy for the day, guys.
You're not. You're just gonna
Do
leave.
Yeah, she's going to leave and go where she goes.
during this trade, do we see any? Because Bennett, I think, will be watching pretty close. Is there any signs of
That gold capture.
no? Is there any signs that she might be affiliated with the
The
gang that we run into before?
the Hell's Exiled, the Chains
Yeah,
Ronin. You don't see
yeah.
any of those symbols on her.
None of those symbols. Okay.
No.
She does have sort of a piece of fabric on the back of her motocross chest plate and back plate, and it looks like a stitched piece, homespun almost hippie craft of a rather just folksy looking butterfly in a myriad of colors that of patchwork, and it's just sort of attached to the back. I'll give you more on that later, and maybe you see that as she drives away.
Hmm.
Very
Oh,
homey, very tribal looking. If you guys want to give it maybe a southern culture role or something, I can give you more maybe.
I think I'm good. I
Southern
don't
life
think
on the
she's with
southern
the.
life on the skids. You better
Uh,
watch out for my pointy high heels.
Madbard really goes deep into this character creation for sure.
It's just all in the
Very,
head, really.
very details. Yeah.
As she's
Um.
driving away, Bennett will just kind of lean over. Well, at least I don't think she's with the Hell's something exiles, right?
Yeah. Hell's
I
Yeah,
don't
Exiled.
think so either. She looked a little too clean.
yeah. I didn't see any of their insignia. Plus, I've never seen any of them traveling alone either. So
That is true.
still, yeah, I still feel better sending her on her way, but might, we need to keep an eye out for her, I think. But I don't really know if she poses us a threat.
Well,
Oh, who knows? Maybe she could be a decent trading partner. She can range a
maybe.
little further with that motorcycle.
Well, we can sweep the house again, make sure nothing took possession of it, and we can do watches, and I can take the second floor. I got the sniper rifle and keep an eye out on the roads.
I think we need to sweep and make sure she didn't leave anything either.
Yeah.
Thought it was a little suspicious she wanted time alone in there. I don't know what she was doing, but I think before we let most of the people in, we need to take a quick look. Just to be safe.
All right. Um, Perez is going to leave the sniper rifle in the cab and take Kane's assault rifle. And he will look to see if anybody's going to join him for about 15, 20 seconds. If not, then he will go over to the house here and go ahead and sweep it.
And in the meantime, you're leaving, Fru? Are you leaving?
Yeah, but I'm texting something in the thing for you. Yeah, I'm gonna take off, and you know where I'm heading. I'm gonna go play my guitar. Um, and leave. Just to keep it going, you know what I'm saying, guys? It's in the Foundry text.
Yeah, I see it.
Unless you want him to throw a stealth versus his shirt. Like I could throw a stealth roll versus Wolfkin said he was or Bennett said he was doing an observation or something. But I don't mind just dropping it, you know. That makes the hook.
Okay. So Perez scouts the room. There's nothing, no danger in the house. It's all clear.
So he'll come out and let Bennett know that, and then he'll make his way to the little building. And then after that, he'll go over to that building.
Yeah, and they're all clear. There's no danger here. You your last trip here, it looks like it was left the same way you left it.
Then he'll get back in the truck and he'll drive it up to here and lets everybody know. And he'll take position on the second floor and people can do what they want.
All right, everybody. We're safe for the time being. We can come out.
Kane will be with Perez in the same room, assuming it's a bedroom, and Kane will be laying down.
Yeah, which one's the house?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the barn, I believe, and this is like a little garage thing.
Okay. Yeah, Bennett will just open the back, start helping people out.
And Sherry's like,
Real.
she gets out and she's like, "Are we? Is this where we? You want to stay here tonight?"
For now, I think. We need some time to regroup. We need some time to plan our next move. Now, I don't think this place is really sustainable at the moment. I mean, this fence looks like shit. At least it's a fence, though. But, I mean, we could maybe turn it into something, but I think what we need to do is take some time, everybody calm down a little bit, and we revisit this in a couple hours. We
Yeah.
should be safe here for the time being, though.
Yeah. There's no walkers around either.
Not for now.
Too bad it'd be a nice place for heaven, but it's not too defensive.
Well, turns out our last place wasn't really either. We have a habit of picking those kinds of places, don't we?
Yeah. Well, I hope the next one is the final one.
Yeah. You and me both. All right, let's get a little bit of rest. Everybody take some time. We'll meet up in a couple hours.
Yeah. Everybody, get off the truck, find a bed. We're gonna spend a night here. All right. and nighttime comes. Is anybody? I guess you guys left in a rush. You didn't say you're grabbing any food or anything like that, right?
I'm carrying all mine.
Or the weapons that we recovered from the.
Those are in the truck.
Did you got them in the truck? Okay.
Yeah,
They were
whatever's
put
on
in
the-
the truck. I don't know if anybody wrote it in there, but that's where we put it.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
got
all those
one.
weapons you got from Negan should be available.
Put all the NPCs here. This is how much food we need. We lost one. No, Melissa's dead. Yeah, so that's everybody, I think. No, we got Marcus. So we need 3, 6, 9, 9 food rations. Do we have it?
So since we have like a little lull in here, I didn't want to interrupt stuff while we were going because we jumped right into it, but I wanted to do a dearly departed monologue.
So you want to do it for who? For who? For Fisk?
For
For
Fisk.
Fisk.
For Fisk and Davis.
Okay, yeah, it's nighttime. You're all sitting in
do it,
there.
Robert. Do it, buddy.
But
Fisk is just like,
how many rations
fuck
do you guys got? The NPC's got none.
I have none on me.
All right. Let's see.
I'll give you.
I'm sorry, not Marcus, but Perez has one, and Kane is going to say he has. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles of liquor, 1, 2, 3, and 4 rations of food. So there's a total of 5 rations of food. But I have to have one at least because if I don't eat one when I rest, I will not regain one of my health points back overnight. So I am definitely going to eat a ration.
Okay, you guys could have left the thing with if you would have stocked up, you could have got 10 times the capacity. But if you left in a rush, I think you get like 2 times the capacity of rations.
Something like that. I can double check why we're moving
But
on.
I'm gonna
if you
say
want.
you guys just left in a rush. You didn't even think about food, and you each got enough rations for tonight. And I'm gonna say Perez stashes one, or Kane stashes one for himself for another night, and so you got one extra, but no rations besides Kane's one. That's it.
They
And
drink all
everybody
that
Well,
liquor too.
no. Kane needs to eat one, but he has 1, 2, 3,
He's
4, and he's gonna
Omega's
eat
sitting there
one.
feeding other people.
So you're gonna give
Unless
3
you,
away, right? You're gonna
I
give.
am.
I'm asking. Would
Oh,
Perez would
who
Perez do it?
in
Perez is
our
a medic.
group?
Perez
In
is a
our
medic.
group, no, right? No, but Kane is the one that has it, not Perez.
Okay.
and
So
he's a
who in
prick.
our main group? Yeah, exactly. Who in our main group does not have any rations?
I don't have any right now.
All right. So Perez had one. He eats it. All right. Kane needs one, so he'll eat it. He will
How
then
does
give
he eat it like
one.
this?
He will then give one to Bennett. So that leaves 2, and he's holding on to those. One for him and one for Perez.
This is an addition. You said we had enough for tonight, and this is an addition to that.
No,
Did I
that's
hear
what's
that
getting
right?
you through. That's all it's
Yeah.
been getting you through tonight, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm giving everybody a free meal tonight, basically.
One. Okay.
Oh, okay. Then let me put this back on.
But I'm asking
Are
if
you not handing the rations
I'm
out
asking
then?
if Kane's gonna like
Yes,
get
I
rid of
give
his
you
ration.
one.
Just
Okay.
one.
I give Bennett one, but I ate one off of each character, but I didn't need to because you said we all have one for
Well,
tonight.
Sherry's
So
gonna roll a scouting roll to see if she noticed that you have more and you're not giving it out to her group. Yeah, she notices. She knows you're a selfish, you're a selfish bastard.
Time out, time out. We are up in a bedroom by ourselves.
No, come on. We're all. I
Come
said
on,
we're
man.
all
This is
together
story,
at the
man.
campfire.
Oh,
Come on.
that's right, because you were going to move
Yeah,
it forward.
you don't
Okay.
have to get.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't hiding it. It was
No,
like,
she's not
here
saying
you go.
anything. She's not saying
Right,
anything.
that's
She's
fine.
just keeping it to herself.
I
I
I'll
like to
put
roll
three
in
bottle.
open.
I'll put 3 bottles of liquor on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Wine is
Anybody want some
fine,
liquor?
but whiskey's quicker.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody
you
want
get
liquor?
you get
Suicide is
Dwight goes to the
slow
liquor.
with liquor.
These three go to the liquor. Yeah.
Okay. So I
Actually,
will
Dwight
take the
doesn't go to
3
liquor
bottles.
because
I'm sorry.
Sherry gives him a dirty
I
look. These
got
three go
4
to liquor.
bottles of liquor. I got 4 bottles of liquor. How many am I losing to people?
You got more
Three.
than I got.
Three. You
3.
keep one.
All right. 1, 2, 3 bottles of liquor are gone.
Now do your dearly departed if you like. You get experience if it's good.
Yeah. Come on.
This is gonna
Do
be
fish
so
good.
good.
I would like to take a moment to go over some things that has happened. I would like to point out that Davis died doing his duty. I respect him. He chose the wrong time to grow some balls, but balls he did grow. I don't blame him for shooting me. I understand what it is to have your mission and your orders. I would like to have known him more. He seemed like a good guy.
He was.
I don't know where you guys picked, this Fisk guy. I mean, from Jump Street, he was just belligerent. He was combative. He was aggressive.
Hmm.
And to be honest, I should have just shot him as soon as he tried to sneak into our cabin. But, I know being out here, safety is in numbers. And I was hoping we could be friends. So I'm not going to speak more ill of him. We all know, taking the girl hostage and all that was probably terrible. But anyway, as I said, they served purpose in the end, though. They helped delay some of the zombies so we could get away. So I guess in the end, they both did some good.
Hmm.
So rest in peace.
Pieces.
I pull out a little bit of the alcohol from my bottle.
Yeah, Fisk, he kind of came with the peanut butter when we first settled down in the. He was he was a little combative, but I swear I never thought he'd do the shit he did at the end. I think Robert really broke him. It's no excuse, of course, but God.
It's funny you said peanut butter. That makes sense because he's like peanut butter. It's hard to swallow, but it sticks to you.
He did do that. Speaking of, he'll look over. Cynthia. You doing okay, kid?
No, I'm not doing okay. You killed Fisk.
I did.
Well, Cynthia, to be fair, he did kill the dog.
Well, dog's fine. I'm just still
it
petting
lives?
it. Yeah, the dog.
Get that. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it killed it. Well, then, yes, you are a terrible man.
It was still alive.
The dog still actually is still broken, right? You still haven't healed the dog. And poor little doggy. And he's still hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody died today. I'm not happy.
And Fisk did that. And he tried to get you hurt too, Cynthia.
No,
That's why
he just knew I could
No.
protect him. That's why I was going to protect him
Cynthia.
from you.
It is not a child's job to protect a grown-up. That's not how it goes. He put you in harm's way. He used you to save his own ass. Cynthia, I'm sorry. I know you liked him. You maybe even loved him,
Well,
but it doesn't excuse anything he did to you.
give me a bottle of liquor then. Kane,
Yeah,
give me a
no, we're
bottle of
not gonna
liquor.
do that.
Cause
I really
my
don't.
mama, whenever she have bad day, she get the bottle of liquor and
Yeah.
it helps. So I need help. Give me a bottle of liquor.
Blackberry brandy.
Look,
So Kane pulls out of his mess kit a little cup, cracks it, and pours a little in there and closes it. Bennett, this kid could die at any time, just like any of us. Let her have a sip, and he hands her the cup.
I really don't think turning to alcohol in your depression is the best pattern to set up.
You didn't grow up in the
Cynthia.
70s.
They gave us alcohol just so we'd go to sleep.
Cynthia, listen. That's not gonna make you feel any better. It's gonna make you a little sick. And I'm not saying you can't have some when you're feeling a little bit better, but I don't think now's the time for you to try that.
I don't care. I'm drinking it. She drinks it. Ugh.
Told you.
I don't care. I drink it. Even though it tastes bad, I'm drinking it. And she takes the
All
cup
right.
and she goes in the corner and she starts sipping it. So, yeah. She had an eating disorder. Now she's going to be like a 10-year-old alcoholic.
Bennett's just gonna kind of
one sip.
give Kane a look.
Listen, the kid's been through a lot. It's just a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
don't.
when your parents caught you smoking, they made you smoke the whole pack, gave you 6 so you wouldn't smoke anymore. Same thing.
Yeah, that's not what's happening here. The kid already has a problem with addiction. Kane. She already has problems with this. She struggles with this already. And
All
you're
right,
introducing it's done.
I won't give her any more.
But Bennett, the dog, I forget what what was the dog? Was the dog Bennett? What was the dog called?
I think the dog, I
No.
think.
No. Trevor.
Trevor, that's right. He named it after the doctor. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so Trevor
Uh,
is dying, and he's your anchor, NPC anchor. So
Yeah,
like, you're
I'm
concerned about
still
this
trying
dog.
to. I'm holding him. I've been holding. He probably needs to be near me because I would be holding him and petting him.
Yeah.
Also, I guess Perez is the only one I know really that does anything with medical. Hey, Perez, is there anything you can do here? I mean, I think he's.
try.
He don't feel good, but
All right.
I don't know.
Just here. You still got Kane's binoculars?
Yeah, you need him.
Keep an eye out the window.
I have nursing abilities too. That's the girl for the other people.
Ooh, you need to mute in Google.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like everywhere
That,
in my head. Much
that
better.
other there's a nurse with that other crew. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So she can assist. Hey, I'm looking right now. I can't see it. Buying a new talent. Is that done when you have some downtime or in between or any
I think it's in
time?
between sessions.
Yeah.
Is
10
it?
10 points you need.
Yeah, I have that already.
Yeah. I think I can help you out with that, Mr. Perez. We can fix that
Yeah, I mean-
doggy up right now. I worked in a vet's office before I went to nursing school.
Are you
Oh.
playing an
It's all the
NPC?
same.
You want to play an NPC?
Yeah. So the nurse, we bring the nurse up to help assist. Before we do that, am I getting experience for the dearly departed monologue?
Yeah. You get the
Buy a
double
talent
low.
right after.
Double low.
Oh,
you get
one
the
whole experience points. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Madbar, do you want to work, Delia?
No, man, I'm good. I'm just having fun.
Okay, you can. Like, I don't mind.
I'll talk if something makes sense. I'll stay in story with you.
You remember
All
what
right.
she did,
So,
right?
Yeah.
are you going to give me any negatives for working on a dog?
Yeah, -1.
All right. So that will negate the help from the nurse then. So I'll just roll straight. Oh, before we did that though, when we were driving, since it's been a while and we've been in the room together, uh, is it okay we can say we spent an hour talking to reduce our stress
Sure.
since we're each other's
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, 'cause we're each other's thing. All right, cool.
Hey
All
guys,
right.
when these guys are doing all this stuff, they're all in the inside. I didn't hear anybody sit and watch or anything.
Yes, we're
Girlfriend's
upstairs.
yeah, okay, well, girlfriend's gonna try and creep back and slash their tires in the truck.
Well, I will point out that when I gave the dog to
Rez.
Perez, he said, "Here, use the while I'm doing this, take a look out the window."
Okay.
So I would
Well,
be looking out the
Yeah, well,
window.
somebody's looking,
don't
but
be
she's gonna try and
metagaming.
stealth it.
You don't know that he was doing it, right? So I don't know.
No, we're just saying we have
Somebody's looking.
watch
Yeah,
set up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a
We
watch
said
set.
that like 10 minutes ago is what I'm saying.
Okay,
Okay.
I didn't hear
Right.
that, but that's cool. Yeah.
And
But
I
I'm gonna
have
try and
what
stealth up from the backside and maybe not try and get all four, but get at least two because there's probably a spare. Two from the side of the truck, not facing the windows in the house, where hopefully I kind of know they're at.
And Bennett,
um
I'm sure you're concerned about your dog at the moment. Maybe somebody else would be looking watch.
Oh yeah, right. You were
I'm trying to
watching.
distract myself. No, I mean
Well, you
his
got a lot of shit going on. It sounds like Bennett.
yeah, so I gave him the dog. He said, "Why don't you look out the window while we're doing this?" I'm
here's the
trying to distract
binoculars.
myself. I
That
can't
makes
do
sense. That makes
anything.
sense. Right,
So
right. That
I'm
makes sense.
giving
Right,
myself something to do because I'm
right.
worried. You know, me
All right.
standing over the doctor is not going to help.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
And then you got one success on the medical roll for the dog.
Dog.
Okay. So the dog, yeah, you bandage it up, and he wakes up. He's still hurt, but he's
Thank
gonna
God.
live.
He starts licking his wound right away.
Yeah. The
Fucking
bullet
dogs.
the bullet just grazed him, right? It went right through him. So
You're gonna need
Yeah,
a
it's
tech
through
roll
and
to make.
through.
You're gonna need a tech roll to make one of them Elizabethan collars for him, because you know he's gonna lick that thing open.
Hmm.
All right, well, there you go, Bennett. That's the best I could do with what I have, and not being a vet. But he seems all
Well,
right. Needs rest.
thanks. If anybody here, of all of us here, he deserves this least of all. Thank you. And I'll reach down and I'll just kind of pet his ears while I'm looking out the
Oh.
window, kind of bring him over to me.
And Marcus will pick up his sniper rifle and take his position back at the window.
roll me stealth there, Fru. If you're slashing
There.
tires, it could make a lot of noise slashing tires.
Well, and if we see Rue even going towards it, be scouting versus
I hope you
stealth.
Yeah,
I
put
think.
I was
you
gonna.
put uh stuff in your stealth there, Fru. Some skill.
Uh,
Did you?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not juiced up like the Marcuses or nothing. Obviously, I'm not throwing 10 dice or nothing. But the thing is, I don't even have a knife, so I'm using a crossbow bolt. And here it comes. Only 6 dive at you. Do I get a bonus die for the crossbow bolt?
No.
No.
For your
No.
stealth?
Well,
How's that helping?
Oh, I mean, I thought that stealth. I was rolling stealth as the whole accomplishment of slashing the tires. But what are we doing? Going to the thing first? Whatever.
Yeah.
So do I get a contested scout roll since I was looking?
I pushed it.
That's
Got
the
one
way.
success.
So you still got one success. So,
And you get +2 from the binoculars.
2. No.
And
I think
then
I'm- Drop
mess
the
up. And
binoculars or
mess up.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah, actually, you were sitting there
Perez.
looking and looking out the window. No, we're just gonna give one. We're just gonna give a one. We're not gonna give a
Okay.
one. Usually, you got one scout. That's it. So
Maybe
When-
Trevor jumps up, wants pet, and that knocks him out of my hands.
yeah, and so you realize the dog was whelping, and you turn around and look. You drop the binoculars on the floor and they break. Scratch the binoculars off.
These are military binoculars. They're supposed to fall down.
Shit. Sorry, Trevor.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it quiet. You scared the hell out of me. It's too dark out there. I can't really see anything.
The binoculars. There we go. Thank God Perez has a pair.
That's 9 dice too.
I know, right? We've all been doing that tonight.
What is happening?
The story dictates what you do.
I don't know, I think Omega went in there with some bots or something. He's like, I'm gonna get him this season.
I'd like to point out, Mad Bard, like every time he brings in a new character, he just immediately chooses violence and chaos, like right off the bat. We set up a trade. We could have been amicable, and now he's going to come back and slash the tires. So none of us are going to like.
Listen,
The Walking
she's a
Dead.
loner.
It's the Walking
She's
Dead.
a loner. She doesn't want you guys anywhere near her ability to find her. So she's going to take away your ability to move.
Yeah,
to
she doesn't
track her.
trust you.
And
mean,
her
that's how
ability to join the group.
Well, she don't want to join. She's a fucking outcast, man.
Yeah, unless
Well, then-
unless you
Oh,
try
I'm
to
supposed to break character? I'm making the story interesting, right?
What? So you're just going to drive off and then switch characters again?
I don't know. You guys
Yeah,
are hopefully
yeah.
going to come after me for some little revenge and
Just-
see what Fru has for you.
That's what's good about this game. It's sort of like an NPC for the GM, but it's a player character.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yeah,
well, let's
listen,
pull up,
like I
let's
said,
pull
I
up the
really think
vehicle.
zombies. I really think zombies are the ancillary threat here. Humans are the threat, just like in real life. You know,
Okay.
zombies are ancillary to me in this game.
It's okay. We got it.
yeah, but no metagaming. You don't know that she did this, but not yet.
No,
anyways.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. In the future, my character will not hold back from what he normally would do.
Yeah, I mean, that's
All
the
I'm
thing.
saying.
No one's going to like this character. Also, no, we don't know it's her, but come on. Every human would assume
You
that it was
gotta,
her.
you
All
gotta.
right, so you want to go ahead and roll your damage,
You-
and then I can. Let's see. The truck has armor level 6.
Well, actually, well, he just did the tires. So yeah, roll. I'm just gonna say he did the tires. So I'm gonna say, how many tires there did you want to do?
2, I said
2?
2, because I want to go crazy. I just wanted to do the 2 on the side that wouldn't face it out.
Well, I'm gonna let
So
you
they
know.
got-
I'm gonna let you know. Each tire is gonna require a stealth roll. If you want to do another tire, you're gonna need another stealth roll.
So I have 1, right?
You got one now.
Which they could easily replace.
Yeah.
I will throw that second stealth roll again. Because doing 1 doesn't do nothing because it obviously has a spare on it. It's a military truck.
Maybe.
At this point, I probably wouldn't be watching again.
Yeah,
I'm
Perez
assuming
is.
Perez still is, yeah.
Wait a
One
second, I didn't roll
success.
that right, guys. I didn't roll it right though,
Why?
Why?
because it says stealth. Oh, do I lose dice because of stress?
No,
Yes.
you gained.
If
said I
well, it
should-
depends.
It says
If
I
you're-
have 7 dice, but only 3 rolled.
No,
I
you
rolled
rolled 1,
6.
2, 3,
Did it?
4, 5,
Oh, okay.
6,
My
7.
bad,
Rolled
my bad.
11, yeah.
I got pop-up windows. I didn't see them all. My bad.
Yeah,
How'd I do?
you got 1
One.
success.
All right.
All right. Do we have to beat or meet? I always forget on that shit. Tested
Remember about
roll.
the eyes.
Well,
Rolls,
you messed up.
roll.
So you canceled out, but the mess up, I'm gonna say that you did notice. I'm gonna use the mess up as like a negative to that, because you tied, and I'll use the mess up just as you lose. You didn't notice.
Did
Didn't.
not.
Did not.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so you get 2 tires slashing. No, you don't know your tires are slashed yet.
No.
And do it. You want me to stealth to get away? I don't have my bike. My bike's a half a click down the road.
No, I won't make you roll another stealth.
All right. You know me. I'm always ready to sacrifice me for the story.
So that's it for that. Well, you guys inside. What do you want to do now? After you're having a few drinks, you said you're dearly departed, and you guys just gonna hit the sack. You ate some food.
Playing with my dog.
Uh,
I'm gonna play with
dog-
my dog for at least an
dog-
hour.
Dogs can't really do much. It's lying on its side, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, just
you know, it
pet
doesn't
her,
doesn't
pet
show
him.
pain. It's happy to be there. They always are happy, even though it's in pain.
I will just pet Trevor, just, make him feel comforted. And, after a little while, I'm assuming that just kind of leaned up against the wall, will probably, probably drift off. But after an hour, because I do want to spend an hour with my anchor.
Okay, so yeah, relieve all your stress for your anchor, and everybody else relieve. Is it a double low for stress or a low?
Overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I'll look that up. So just for the opposed rolls, if it is a tie, it means there's some forced compromise. Either you both get some, so I don't know how that would work. But to win, you have to have the most successes.
Yeah. So
All right. So then you
I
want
would say it's 0.
stress.
Like nobody, you don't see
No,
anything.
no, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
just saying so we know in the future if we don't need to push it, if we're okay with a compromise, we don't need to push it. All right, let's see. Stress is under here, which is there. And
I think it's just a single low. One dice, it's a single low. You roll 1 dice and you take off that much stress. A low.
yeah, I think it's double low, which you roll 2 dice and take the lowest one.
Okay.
A single low is just, that's not a thing. It's just a roll. There's nothing to take the low off.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Here we go.
So it's a double low then.
Am I a murder hobo?
To relieve
Yes.
stress through social interactions,
Thanks,
meeting
Wolf.
your anchor, and rest.
Just chaos.
You can't do it if you're in immediate danger. Well, thank you. Here we go. Yeah, it'd be nice if, okay, meeting your anchor, rest. Undisturbed night's sleep in a reasonably safe place relieves a double low number of stress. Yes, so it is double low.
Okay, double low for everybody, including you, Mad Bard, or Fru.
Actually, I'd like to do a little ending scene for myself, if possible.
Well, it's not. Oh yeah, we're approaching the end. Yeah.
Nighttime, I get back to I'm going to go to I said I was going to play my guitar. I think after everything that happened tonight, I'm going to go to my camp. And I'm going to try and catch a bunch of fish. And hopefully before the morning rises, I can have these fish wrapped and back on the porch of that farmhouse before the evening closes their eyes.
Okay, roll me a survival
little-
roll to see if you can catch fish.
Okay. I get any bonus for my fly rod?
No.
No, why not?
Are you an expert fly rod? Is that part of your character? Your fly
Come on,
rod?
dude. You know the background.
Okay. Yeah, say you're an expert fisherman.
1.
+1. Okay.
1. All right. Dude, I'll show you my roll cast, man. You'll never doubt me again.
I was doing a roll cast when I went camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,
2.
and
So you
I
get 2
think
fish.
because of who I am. Let me see. Don't yeah, let me look at my talents here. No, no, okay. I thought I got because being an outcast, I thought I got extra, but that's not true.
So
All right,
specifically, what did you do with the crossbow to flatten the tires?
I just punctured holes in them. Just
Can you be
quick.
Didn't
specific?
leave us a calling card.
I just stabbed the crossbow bolt into the tire, punctured it, pulled it out.
Like
That's it.
the tread?
No, in the sidewall.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, in the sidewall. Yep. You can't puncture a tire from the tread generally. You always got to go after the sidewall.
It's easier that way.
You
Okay,
never
so
slashed a tire, Robert?
so do you want to?
Never in my life. I have no idea how
Either have
that's
I.
done.
Either have I. Either have
So
I.
so you want to put the fish on the porch of this house?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me stealth. Yeah, I guess you do.
Yeah, in the very wee hours, hopefully when they're all sleeping. Nobody said they were doing a
Whoa.
24-hour.
Yes, I
But yeah.
did. I said we are setting up
Yeah,
watches.
he
All right.
did. He said
All
it
right.
multiple times.
All right.
All right, so this will be
And
Kane up.
it's the Marcuses. Of course, someone's gonna be watching. There's no way they're gonna let that go. I think we were doing watches back
Yeah,
in
and all they're seeing
the
me is bringing
Haven.
fish. It's all good because they're going to see me bringing fish. So
So minus
I'm not worried.
4. So he's +2 minus 4, so it's a net -2.
What's the +2 for?
Binoculars.
I thought they broke.
Weren't they dropped? Weren't they dropped?
Perez also has a set. He gave it to Kane.
Okay.
You broke Kane's because Kane gave it to Bennett.
We
This
got
is-
32
Yeah.
sets of binoculars.
There you go. I
And that-
see you.
I've never seen a game where it's always everybody's always like, oh, I got this. No, you know what I mean?
Because it's important in this game. It's finite resources. Just can't stop at the local Kmart and buy another pair of binoculars.
Okay, so we're gonna say that. Where is Fru?
That's a success. So I did see her coming.
Or
I got
or
2
you
versus-
heard? I'm gonna say you heard her because it's the
Okay.
cover of night. Everybody's sleeping, and this is Kane, right?
Yeah.
Kane the cripple.
Okay, so Kane, you hear a noise.
Oh,
on
that's
the
not
porch.
very. That's not very modern, is it? Saying that. Sorry.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Bring
but
everybody to the back
yeah.
here.
we got millennial viewers.
All right. So we need to turn off that left click to disengage setting.
Actually,
Configure settings. Left click to release objects. I don't think it's going to let me do it. Anyway. All right. We'll pretend that's Kane. So he will just look and see if somebody, to see. He'll look and listen. He's going to give it about a minute or so.
And all she does is she comes up and I don't know if you're able to see this through your night vision binoculars. They probably have greens on them, I would think. But you see her carrying like a bundle of leaves and seagrass, riverbed kelp, and she puts it on the step of the thing and starts to make her way back down the roof the way she originally left.
okay, and
All right.
Kane, you see Fru leaving, and you see that there's a little wrapped up package on the porch.
He'll just keep trained on her till she's gone. And he'll tell Perez to what happened and to go downstairs and get Bennett or wherever Bennett's at and see what's on the
upstairs,
porch.
Okay, well,
So
And wrapped
You're
up with
getting
those fish are also 2 boxes of the OB tampons.
Wait, what's going on? Sorry.
Kane saw
No, I
that
know.
woman.
I'm waking up.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought that's what your character said, so I'm playing
Yeah.
Perez answering you.
Oh, okay.
So you say what's going on, and Perez says Kane saw that woman come up, put something on the porch, and asked me to get you so we can go check it out.
Sure. She came back and just left something on the porch.
Yeah, something was wrapped up. It's dark, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Come on, Trevor. Not sure if he used to be a bomb dog or not, but let's let him sniff whatever it is.
He just gave Omega lots of room for fun.
So we'll go down and see. I'll just poke my head out, kind of open the door, look around. Do I see any sign of her still?
Well, she's getting further away now, so scouting -2.
Can you do -2 here?
Yeah, where at the bottom, instead of putting a positive number, just put a negative number.
-2? Okay.
No. By this time, Fru is gone.
Yeah, she would be anyway because Kane waited for her to be gone from his sights before he woke Perez.
Okay. So yeah, I'll kind of hold. I'll hold on to the dog, not let it get too close, but I do want to let Trevor sniff it.
And Trevor, he crawls up to that thing. He sniffs it, but he's in so much pain he doesn't hold much interest in it. And just lays down beside the fish and puts his head on the fish. Or on the package.
Oh. I'm assuming it's not food, otherwise the dog would be going to town. Should we open it?
He reaches down, kind of smells like fish. Is this kelp?
Bennett looks down at Trevor. You don't like fish?
Oh, and there's some tampons there too. So I guess, yeah. I mean, obviously,
So-
we know who brought it.
Show a good faith there, I guess.
So you open it up.
I'll just kind of look out. Would either of us, now that we're out in the front in the day, it's daylight, would we notice the tires? I assume the truck is not sitting the way that it was.
It's parked like it is, and he did it on the opposite side, away from the windows. So I don't think we'd be able
He
to
did
see
both
it.
the other sides?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the two on the far side.
Okay. Here's a problem. We could use the food. But I'm not really one to trust random food on our doorstep from people we don't know. Especially food a dog's not interested in eating.
Actually, since we're looking around, would we notice the truck at a list?
I mean, that's what I was asking about.
No.
Because
think
both
so.
tires
Would
on
you?
that side are.
Well, it's kind
Yeah,
of like a
'cause-
big truck, right? It's got probably that much on its tire, right? Underneath the rim.
They're pretty thick.
Yeah.
So if you let the air out, it would kind of list a little bit.
Okay,
I mean, that's
scouting roll.
physics.
Scouting roll. See if you notice.
Bennett, you want to do it and then add one for me assisting, or you want to do it the other way around? I'll do it and add one for assisting.
Without metagaming, I don't know how. You can take the assist.
Okay, which is good because we're gonna fail this, so we're good. He doesn't scout very well.
Oh, mine's 4. I just didn't want to discuss that first.
He'll do it. Like we already said, he's just kind of looking around and sees it. Oh yeah, he notices.
Yeah, I guess you do. You notice that the truck is on an angle. Oddly.
Yeah, some. I don't. There was no mud over there, right? No, when I got out, we didn't get mud on us.
No,
I think. I think something. Look at the truck. You can see it's listing a little bit to the other side.
can. The hell is
Uh,
going on? You think she
well,
did something to the truck?
well, you know, women. You know, they get upset. They key cars. They smash windows.
Didn't bring you fish?
Your wife
Well,
watches. You're gonna get in trouble, Robert.
I don't say nothing. I don't say to nobody to
Your
their
wife
face.
gonna get your ass.
If she did
um,
that, then we definitely shouldn't eat these fish. I mean,
maybe
this is
Well,
that's why
hey,
she brought the fish.
you don't know that the tires are slashed. You just know that the truck is on an angle at this present time.
Yeah, we're deducing that there's something wrong with the truck. We haven't specified what it is. We're just hypothesizing that she may have done something to the truck. Oh,
You're
we
not
need to
gonna.
go look.
what's her angle? This makes no sense. We need to we need to check this out. Hey Trevor, you
All right.
stay here. No, stay boy. Sit. Good boy. And I'll just like pat his his ears.
He starts.
Oh, you need to make
He
sure
starts
to
rubbing
give
his
him
head
food.
in the fish. Or did you open the package? I don't. No, you didn't, right?
I
No,
think
we
you
He,
just
just
started
start,
smelt
rubbing.
it.
he starts rubbing his head on the package. Just laying there on
Yeah,
the
I'll
ground,
Also,
rubbing his head on it.
make sure you feed him so he can heal.
yeah.
All right.
I plan on that. I am going to take the packages though, because I do not want Trevor getting into them while we're over there.
Okay.
All right. So we make our way. We'll come wide from the front of the truck and
Yeah, I'll be on the look. Well, I got my
check
assault
it out.
rifle. I'll kind of like watch his six.
Okay, you get on the other side and you see the tires are flat.
Son of a bitch.
Rear and front tires are flat. There's no getting out. You do have a spare, but you only got one spare.
Yeah, she did it well too. All right, no repairing that.
What's the purpose? Why would she come back, slash two of our tires, and then bring us fish?
If we knew that, we'd be rich. We could write a well, we could have been rich. We could have wrote a book on understanding the opposite sex by Bennett.
No, it's not. It's not one of those things. She's no.
Who knows?
There's
I don't
something
know.
wrong with her.
She crazy.
We need to keep an eye out for her. I think she's gonna be trouble.
Sherry
Yeah.
comes up to you guys.
She moved the truck closer to the house too.
What's going on over here? What are you guys doing?
A lady from yesterday came back in the night and slashed two of the tires.
How do you know? How do you know it was her? It's lots of.
Come on, Sherry. Who else would it be?
She was here.
Well, she drove away. Could have been anybody. It could be people
No,
hiding out
she
in the
came
shed.
back.
All
She
right.
came back and dropped off, and he points at Bennett.
Yeah, she dropped off two fish, which doesn't make any sense.
Fish. So
Yeah,
she's.
Yeah,
A,
she was
how do you know?
seen
How do you know
going-
she's a fishing woman?
well, we
we
saw
s-
her drop the fish off.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the third time.
I just got up.
Yeah, it's a lot for the morning. But yeah, I mean, no one else could have done this. I mean, she was here. She drove away, of course, but what's more likely, her coming back to do this or some random person coming up, slitting two of the tires and just moving on?
Well, that is
No.
very.
Crazy.
That is very odd. She slashes her tires
I
and
agree.
leave us fish.
Makes me think something's wrong with the fish. I'm just gonna toss them. I'm gonna toss the fish out into the.
Wait. That's. We need food. We don't
Nope.
have any food.
I know we need food, but we also don't need bad food. We've already survived one near fatal plague. All right, we don't need to just be taking random shit from strangers. All right, the last time we took some animals,
Maybe we could
uh,
give your dog one of the fishes. See if he dies.
we're not using my dog as a guinea pig. Why don't we give your dog one? What's his name again? Dwayne?
And
Haha.
if I mean,
Haha.
people are going to need to eat. If they want to take the chance, that's on them. I don't think you should hold food back on the possibility of it may or may not be good.
Oh,
Let the
no.
individuals decide for themselves.
No.
Yeah.
If there's bad food here, but what it does tell us is there's a fishing place nearby. We can get
Well,
our own food.
she goes up to the
And I'm not
package.
accepting.
She opens it up.
I
She brings.
tossed it away. So I tossed it up like into the trees there.
Well, she said she was going to the package first.
No, I had them in my hand. I took them with us out there because I didn't want Trevor to get into them. So they were
Oh,
in my hands.
okay. I thought the dog was putting his head on it. Okay. I didn't.
Yeah,
No.
that's
I
why
didn't.
I took them.
Okay.
Because the dog, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Okay. So you're gonna take it and just throw them away, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you gonna open up to look at it or whatever?
Nope.
Or no? Okay.
Nope.
So you,
The situation makes no sense. She seems, from Bennett's perspective, this lady is fucking with them. She comes back, she sabotages their truck, she randomly drops off food. I mean, there's something
And
going on.
tampons.
Say what?
And tampons.
Yeah, tampons. By the way, we do have
Okay.
the rocket launcher. I just noticed it because I was chilling time with character sheets. It's actually on Perez's inventory.
oh yeah. Okay.
Now
And I
look,
can't drag it there because I can't get to the inventory. I need you to give me a couple rations when you get a chance because I deleted them and I can't put them back.
Well, Sherry's like, okay, Bennett.
here's
think
what we
it's-
can do though. I'm sorry, Sherry. What?
Well, it's getting kind of late, so I think we just all turn in now, and somebody.
We just woke up.
Yeah, but it's still early, you know. So 4 a.m.
Okay. Well, I'm up. What I think we need to do is we know that there's some kind of fishing pond around here somewhere. I don't think it could be too far. She came and went on foot. We didn't hear her come in the middle of the night on the motorcycle, and she walked here again. So the fish is somewhere close by. I say we send a group out. We can do some fishing today, come back. We leave enough people to defend this place, though, just in case. But I think it would be stupid to trust this stranger on good faith after this.
No, definitely not.
Now, surely we can catch some fish amongst all of us here.
I think it's in the best interest that some of us go find her. We can't have her running around out there making these assaults on us out of the blue.
Agreed. I think food needs to be our highest priority. If we come across her on the way, that's one thing, but I don't think we need to be wasting time and energy right now hunting her down until we've made a better establishment for ourselves here. It has to be food, then revenge. And, best case scenario, she comes back. We've got someone on the lookout and we can just drop her before she does anything else.
Well,
We know that she's sneaking in now. We can be more alert.
I can also set some traps.
We could.
well, I think we need at least 2 people on lookout at all times.
I agree. 4 eyes are going to be better than 2. Okay. We can go back in. We'll divide up the duties. We'll send somebody out to do some reconnaissance, a little bit of fishing, see what else they can find in the area. We'll need to send someone that's, decent with one of those. Kind of points to the rifle in your hand, Marcus. But not everybody. We need to leave some back to defend. So we can figure it out and divide it up. Get some breakfast and then break for the day.
First light.
First
Okay.
light. If you're still tired, I suggest getting a little bit more sleep if you can.
Okay, let's do that. That's the plan. And who's gonna keep watch the rest of the night?
It's Kane's turn. So, I mean, it's only a few more hours. They're usually up
Yeah.
by 6 anyway. So
Okay.
you said it's 4. It's 2
And
hours.
Bennett, you might as well stay up. You said you can't sleep anyway, so it's only a couple more
Yeah.
hours.
At this point. I think he probably got a decent amount of sleep. I mean, he kind of just dozed off after the thing with the vet. So
Okay, so you guys turn in and you watch for the night, and the sun starts to slowly rise as we end the session for the night.
I would like to on Kane to spend my experience points, and I would like to get 9 lives. The prerequisite is you should have died, but you didn't. I think that applies to the season finale we had.
So you got enough experience for that?
Yes, I
Okay.
already had enough experience for it.
Okay, so you got that
Alrighty.
one.
1,
And
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7, 8,
I'm
9.
gonna give out experience here. Did you participate? Yes. Did you receive something important? No. Did you learn something?
Yes,
What?
we found this new person.
Well, I guess
we
okay.
didn't achieve something important. We got out with our lives. That's the most important thing.
You got a new haven.
Okay.
If
I'm a
that's
hard
not
ass.
important, I
I'm a
don't know
hard
what
ass
we're
GM.
doing here.
You got to work for your experience. Okay, so did you park new sector? No. Did your driver issue? Did your driver issue
Yes.
or any relationships make an impact to session?
So on Perez, his issue is I always follow orders, and Kane told him to go, and he did, and left Ezekiel to the walkers.
Okay. So if that applied to you, you gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience. If it didn't,
And-
then you gain 4 experience.
Okay, yeah, Kane didn't get any of his. So, all right, so Kane gets 4.
And you already got your dearly departed monologue experience.
Yeah, I
And-
already did that.
And yeah, that
2,
was
3,
fun.
4, 5.
It's just like I didn't know this is how the game was going to turn out. You'd be at the farm. I even got rid of the farm from the view. I just ditched it, so I had to dig it back up because you're going to the farm. I didn't think you were coming back here, but okay.
It was the
So-
only real place we knew, I thought.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Like Mad Bard, like that's pretty like what your actions are doing is kind of making the game. I don't even have to do anything basically. You're kind of creating GM stuff with your actions, so it's kind of neat. I like that. So, yeah. I love this game. Just have a problem with the swarm attacks, but hopefully we can get a grip on that one of these times.
Well, you guys said that, I made the joke I'm a murder hobo, and we make jokes about power gaming and everything like that, and it's all good fun. I don't mind anything, but I think that, like, there's always two sides to a story, and I heard that, like, that like, yeah, I come in aggressive and hot, and but you got to think in that world, it's a single woman by herself. She's on a porch that she thinks hers, and you come in and tell her, "No, this is ours. We've been coming here forever." Well, you don't know the fuck our story is.
So you're gonna make it to where we can't leave.
Well, no,
you think you would want us to have our truck? You just made it to where we have to stay.
Well, no, well, that's all fine, but you saying that I came in aggressive, I didn't. You came in and essentially told me to get off the porch.
Okay,
So-
well, wait a minute here. The
I'm-
aggressive comment was during the Dearly Departed. It wasn't pointed at your new character. It was pointed at Fist.
No. I'm saying when you approached a single woman on a porch in the apocalypse, and you rolled up on her with a truck full of people, and you told her this was yours. If that's not, male power saying what is mine, you're weak and whatever, get the fuck off.
No.
How else?
But then we also gave you medical aid. We also went straight
Because
into
I
trading with
promoted
you.
those things. I promoted
But we didn't.
those
We
things.
didn't resist you. Like we came in
no,
suspicious, and then we reacted with. And then you slash our tires.
I deflected your thing. Well, because
He
listen,
gave you fish
she's-
though in
listen,
payment.
she's a loner.
Which is just crazy.
Like, no.
That's
Let,
crazy.
let you understand the logic. She's a loner. She's a loner, but is she a bad person? People not gonna like her. Maybe not. Maybe they will. But if you see her as a
We
loner,
already don't.
that well, it's all good. There's a lot of people that don't like me. I get it. I've gotten through life. Uh, you know, uh, she saw the way of busting busting the tires as a way of protecting her locations. You won't be able to travel to her locations. But at
You
the
just
same
said this
time,
was your location,
she's
so now we just own it.
well,
We could have left in the morning.
that's one of her locations, right? But now she has the opportunity to come and greet you on her terms, where it ain't fucking 8 people rolling up on her, telling her what she thought was one of her safe spots is yours.
Okay,
So
how
think
do
of
you
that.
think we're gonna react though when you come back? Like, we're not gonna be like, "Oh, the lady that slashed our tires, come in and let's have a chat."
Well,
Dude.
I ain't. Well, I don't necessarily plan on coming back. But you guys got to get
Well, then
fish.
there you go.
You guys are getting fish, so I think you'll come across it.
Yeah, you didn't
Or
open it. It
maybe-
was two nice 4 and 5 pound pickerel
Hey,
or walleye.
I'm sorry, but one fish per antibiotic pill is not an even trade.
Yeah,
mate.
not an even trade. Also, if Kane goes out, there's no. If Kane's the one that goes out, there's no diplomacy. He's just gonna shoot you when he sees you. I mean, we all know how Kane is.
Well,
he might
Well,
give
it
her.
is. It is what it
He
is.
didn't shoot her when she left. There's a
I
reason
go-
for that.
But
I
she
go-
hadn't done anything aggressive yet.
I go for story, not for building my character. She dies. So what? Is she a bit mixed up? Yeah, I mean, all you guys, the Socratic method has died with the apocalypse. So logic is out the door necessarily.
yeah.
Maybe logic will get you longer, but muscles never won a fight. Crazy wins a fight.
It is true. Like each PC,
Sure, and
I
so
think
does a 5.56
that you
to
meet
the
is going to
head.
be very.
I didn't hear that.
Every confrontation is going to be like every time you meet a person in Apocalypse, it's going to be nobody trusts nobody type of thing, right? So it's not going to be like D&D where you just meet somebody and you're friends and you're just going to go. I think it's going to be every time you
I
meet
mean,
a
we
new
could
character, it's got
play
to
it
be
that way, but that's fucking boring.
No, yeah, exactly. But no, what I said, what you didn't hear, Bob, when you asked me, I said crazy is good, but a 5.56 to the head's even better.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. 100%.
I kind of like it because it creates it's like GM stuff that he's doing. It's like
Yeah.
great.
No, I'm
I like it.
100% down. This is awesome.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I
Yeah,
just
how I
I
would
just
play
am
it.
saying it's confusing.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's
It's
gonna help your
different.
character in the long run with our
Yeah.
group.
And listen, guys, I'm a newbie to this, so if I'm doing something wrong, I'm listening to you guys. But
The only thing I would point out, and this is not a criticism, this is a general in
take it
most
all.
games. In most games, playing a lone wolf usually doesn't go very well because you are supposed to
No,
be
I get
with
that.
the group.
I
but
get that.
this is a different game altogether.
Well,
So
I don't wanna
if you want
say-
to do the lone wolf, that's fine.
Well,
I'm good.
Now, listen, she is a lone wolf. That's her archetype. She's an outcast. So if she doesn't play that, then I'm not playing her true to who she
Well,
is.
outcast doesn't mean lone wolf.
Right.
That's
Well,
two
whatever.
different things.
Right.
And
I
you know
mean,
what?
her things are loner and antisocial.
Okay,
They're her
well,
back
there you
things.
go.
And she's got some deeper, darker secrets that happen past the apocalypse of men, and
Cool.
that's the other thing. So there's a lot of reasons for her to be like that. Now you're right. I agree 100%. That's not going to work well for a cooperative conglomerate. You know what I mean? But there are ways of you're going to hopefully find what her value is,
Yeah.
and find a need to bring her in, because listen. Just like in your office, you don't like everybody you work with, but some of them fucking dickheads you need, So
No, you're absolutely right. And
Yeah.
it's working because you're playing how you are, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult, which is going to make for better role playing.
and did you see that fucking icon on her bike, man? How can you not just like that? Fucking Omega hooked that up, man. That's my girlfriend right there. I'll go print that out for my wife and tell her that's what I want on Halloween.
But-
Yeah, riding in the crowd.
But like if it comes to the point where your character's not in the story, Mad Bard,
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. There's got to be a way that we.
You could play. You want Thalia, the nurse? You've seen how she was through the past, right? The nurse helping Perez with the healing, and she got mad at Perez because he tried to hit on her, and she killed Robert, and she hates him.
You think there's no way? You think there's no way back for her to be part of the conglomerate?
No, I'm just saying.
Slash some tires.
No, yeah, for sure there is. I'm just saying if it comes to like if you're not in the scene, you know what I mean. If you're not in the scene, you can play her.
Oh yeah. I'll do that.
Like Star Trek.
Or I wouldn't mind playing Cynthia.
Star Trek where they got supporting characters, right? That's a good thing Star Trek has.
Cynthia. I like to play
It's almost
Cynthia.
like almost like having a stable of characters you can swap in and out at the appropriate moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
who knows what happens? Like you might be the center of the game next session. Who knows? We'll see.
I hope to be. I like being a peacock. I'm a fucking peacock. You know that. I like being the center of attention.
So you don't have a simple calendar or anything set up? At least I can't see it. So we need to keep track of the 4 months and 1 week.
Well, you're doing everything anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you get bonus.
Okay, I should put a
negative to
calendar.
your rolls.
It's been about a month and a half since the start, is my guess. Since the
Okay,
I think he's just concerned about his injury,
yeah.
mainly.
I want to track because normally I use
Back
Simply Calendar. So that way, if somebody gets hurt, you can make a note on the calendar.
What's
like
it called?
4 months and 3 weeks.
Simple calendar.
Yeah, I believe it's called Simple Calendar,
Okay.
or
look into that.
you know what? I'll send you exactly what it is when we're done. I'll log into mine and see what it is, because it's either the weather calendar or Simple Calendar. I can't remember which one because they stopped one and continued the other. But when we're done here, I'll get it and send it to you.
I want to know the time frame of how this goes, anyways, like how long it's been and everything, right? Well, everybody, we went a little late tonight, but yeah, sometimes the latest we go is like 12:30, but usually we end at 12. Yeah, it was fun. Had a good time. So next week Jancic couldn't make it tonight, but he'll be back next session. And Project can't make it for this season, so we got Beauregard coming in next session. So next session we should have 5 players to play for next session, and that is
Beauregard the same character?
Yeah, I told him his
They'll bring
same
the same
character's there, but if he wants to bring a new one, it's up to him.
Okay.
Katie Earp, thanks for coming out as always. You're always here. Appreciate it very much. Ravnok, thanks for the follow if you're still here. And yeah, anybody else who's watching, thank you for watching. This will be on YouTube tomorrow night. Actually,
And Spotify as well.
Spotify if you just want to listen to the podcast at work. And if you like to join our Discord, if you're not already on it, and find out exactly what we're doing and when we're doing it, here it is in the Discord. Finally works. Finally got the bot to work. There you go. Okay, so everybody, next week we got Alien RPG continuing the building better worlds next Tuesday, and then we're gonna have season 2 of Twilight 2000 coming the following Saturday. So, but Walking Dead, stay tuned for the second episode 2 weeks from today. Bye bye everybody. Thank you.